I know I keep saying, oh, as soon as I start talking, I feel like I'm gonna cough. Hold on, chat. You'd think by now I recover from being sick, and then I'm perfectly healthy and happy, and then my throat's perfectly okay, and then no issues whatsoever. But it doesn't work like that, apparently. Anyways. I know I keep saying I need to make like, a playlist, but I still can't figure out what songs to put, because I'm like, do I put songs that are related to 57 only, or do I put songs that I just want to have while, more Wonderland. Yup, more Wonderland content for you guys. And specifically Wonderland but gay, because it's Pride Month and I wanna make a little drawing with the flags. I think everything's set up. My throat still hurts. I'm just like thinking about it. Alright, okay. I need to like save this document. I'm gonna I did not think of a name for the document, so we're just gonna like there we go. Okay, how is everyone doing today? I hope you're all doing well. I really does anyone have advice on getting no, not even advice. Does anyone experience just getting sick for like 2 weeks or so? I feel like it's been more than 2 weeks. And I think that's what makes it worse. And I'm not even that sick. It's just like, it's just a lasting effects. Anyways, I was really struggling on what to draw for stream because like I've been aching for like another drawing stream, but I couldn't figure it out. And then I was like, oh wait, you know what? We can make some like pride drawings. So we have that set up. But yeah, I have like a few drawing ideas, but I'm like, I don't know if I should draw them on stream or not. Yeah, I feel like that often too. Twins. Yeah, I'm not skipping this. We're playing this. I wonder, like, what I'm trying to. I have the concept and I drew it, but I drew it in a different document where I have all of my ideas, so then I have them all in one spot. And then now I'm just trying to figure out how much do I want this guy to like show, you know? Because the plan is to make this guy kind of look like the Era Ace flag. I'm so happy. I made a post, or not a post, I made a story. Sunset. Yeah, basically like sunset. I hope I can make it look good because it's like the top part of the Era Ace flag looks like a sunset. Do your ears make everything echo? What does that mean? My ears don't do anything like that, but my ears do this thing where it's like sometimes it just hurts and sometimes it just feels extra waxy. I don't know if I should be saying that on stream, but yeah. I think we'll do this. You got megaphone ears? Did it? Oh my PNG! It's little bunny ears, okay? It's just very triangle shaped. Gabby. I still find it funny how we basically like I talk about lore to like and basically canonized because we're like, wait a minute, what kind of variants are there? And we're like, is Gubby a variant of the Chimchus? And he's like, yeah, it should be. Oh, you're a clown robo rabbit. That's sick. Okay, maybe I think I should start actually. I think I should start changing my PNG tuber back to 57 and not and not Gubby. that that is one way to interpret my PNG. This is actually way too tiny for me to see. That is strange. Usually this is like, oh, you know, it's too big, but nah, this is classic. This isn't even my first PNG. This is like my third PNG. This is I think I have a screenshot of what I sent to myself. Yeah. Sometimes I listen to the song, I'm like, oh, this is so cute. I want to make a cover of it. And then it sings fast, and I'm like, never mind. I don't know if it's just me, but I have a really bad, like, stuttering issue. I feel like I have a speech impediment. Yo, I love this song. I love it too. It's so... It's a great way to enter summer this year. There's something evil will happen emote song. Stop! Every time I listen to it, I have the emote in my mind and I think like, oh, it would be so fun to dance to that. I can't dance, by the way, chat. I wonder if I can move 57 more in the front. Bye-bye. I'm trying not to make 57 look like taller, because canonically they are not. And yes, I know something will happen. Just like I say ASAP as possible. Anyways, thank you for the follow one. I've done that before. I remember I've tried, but sometimes like I almost slip up by saying like the I don't remember what it was, but I know I do something really similar, but I can't remember the words that I use exactly. Someone made fun of me for saying it like ironically. I feel like I've said it like, you know, as a joke, and then after that someone will take it seriously. I'm like, okay, alright, buddy. Gotta remember to say Rocky after ASAP. Why Rocky? Also, I found out when I was doodling 57 off stream, right? I realized they look so bald without their hat. Truly a Mad Hatter. Oh no, they don't know ball. I don't. I'm sheltered. I was sheltered, and then after that, I have friends who, like, bring me out of it slowly. My favorite things to say are SMH my head and hazard level HLM when acronym actual phrase thingy. I think I do the SMH my head a lot. I do that one a lot. Can I make this a hill somehow? I was rambling about something earlier, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, I made like a post on my... Or I made a story on my alt account, and I was like, you know, it's nice. It's nice that, like, I've been seeing a lot more Aero Ace, love and, like, pride this year compared to last year. And it makes me so happy, because I don't know if you guys have experienced this, but, like, I feel like this year I've dealt with a lot of, like, seeing a lot of, aphobia. So it's really, it's a, you know, a breath of fresh air that I'm not dealing with it for this month. Saying abbreviations IRL would get my ass kicked, hello? I think you should be able to fight people. I've gotten a lot of homophobia at work. I think you should set your work on fire. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That's really unfortunate though. I'm sorry for that. I was really lucky when I worked at PetSmart because a lot of them, like I think 50% of like my coworkers were all gay somehow. Kill everyone? Exactly. Oh yeah, also in Ireland. I think I do that. I've been tempted. I think we should be allowed. Anyone homophobic immediately just gone. Oh, not like that. There you go. Hold on. You know what's funny? I was drawing this and I realized like, oh, I want to make like a keepy romantic version. Cause like, look, we're drawing people being gay with the aromantic flag behind them. Shout out to queer platonic relationships, right? uh, would make the world a lot prettier if my coworkers were gone. You know, I get it. I get it. I'm lucky. I don't have coworkers right now like that. I want to do this because I want to make this like a field. I want to make the back more like visually interesting. Maybe there'll be like a little background here. Maybe like trees because I know I want to have like we might put the mushroom forest behind here. This will be like a field more like in terms of geography to the wonderland. It would be in between the village of Chimchus and the mushroom. Sometimes I wish you guys could get like a peek in my mind. So then like I can make sure oh yeah, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like this is what I'm seeing. But then at the same time, I don't want you guys to look in my mind because then it wanders off and I'm like, I don't want you guys to see that. Do the right thing, fool. Kill your coworkers and you'll reincarnate as a beautiful lotus flower. Exactly. Look inside. Do not look inside. It's full of gay people. Then again, most of you guys in chat are gay. I think this is good. Let me get like a let me do a little bit of value checking. If I just grab a color, right? I'm gay for my non-binaries. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. How do I hold on. But yeah, when I was drawing this and I was like, okay, we could put more flags, put keep your romantic, stuff like that. I realized me and Gorok share a lot of flags. We have like 3 flags together. We nothing better than a glass of wine on Pride Month, except men. Yeah, I'm gay. Hello. Can you send me that ref later, please? I need to see that one. I'm just blocking out the colors real quick just to make sure that it's like good. Like this is a good silhouette, because we're gonna have the flag in the background. And then like it would be lighter in the back for like the trees, I assume. I think that's good. Yeah, this would be this, and then I can work the values out. But as a general, this is what it would look like. Okay, I can work with this. You know what? This is good. This is good. We can just detail it. I need to remind myself, don't detail too much on them, because, like, I don't have to worry about it too much, because they're on the smaller end. Wrong button. This one. Nope. This. Lower opacity, and then we can, like, sketch a little bit better. But yeah, how's everyone's Pride Month doing? I feel like it's good this year. At least I think so. Also, I was thinking about it. You know, my art has improved a lot, right? Since I've drawn. Because I can take old art from like years back. But it's so funny. Because like I can look back at my drawings and I can tell it's mine simply because I still have okay, I've improved in that like with anatomy, I've gotten better. But something that stayed the same is like the way I draw mouths. Like I always draw the mouths where it's like, you know, and like I've slowly changed that a little bit, but I feel like it's so consistent, and I still can't draw mouths that much. It's so silly. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this hand, but I'm gonna hold it off. We will not stress ourselves this time, chat. We will have a nice, relaxing drawing stream. see, see the rash. Imagine if 57 watched JoJo's. I think at some point I was gonna. I'm trying to remember. I had this guy that I met in like school, and he yapped about like JoJo's. Like, are you talking about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, right? I hope you are. I hope you are, so I'm not getting it wrong. I'm not doing this like correct. Hold on. I had a friend in school that would sneak up on me and whisper JoJo's in my ear. I did not have that, but that's interesting. But the joke is that it changes your art. What I had oh, let me change the pose a little bit. I had Toilet Bound Hanako-kun that changed my art style. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, I could have gotten into it. And I'm surprised I'm genuinely kind of surprised I didn't. Because I had a bunch of people that were into it, and this guy who would like talk about it during my geometry class. And that's basically all he talked about. And I was like, oh, that's cool, you know. I was interested, kind of. I think I like this pose. I feel like this pose is more dynamic. We'll see. I wonder if I move them a little. If I stretch out 92's hand a little bit more. Mm. Oh, my throat hurts. You know, chat, I feel like, okay, this is so strange. Water tastes like horrible, okay? And I'm not talking about just the taste. Like, I actually like drinking water, you know? But when I'm sick, I don't. I really don't. And I have to, like, have alternatives, and it sucks because I ran out of pineapple juice. I was gonna drink pineapple juice before stream, but now I have coconut water. And I'm hoping that's just as hydrating. Because at the very least, I'm not too big of a fan of coconut water, but it doesn't hurt my throat as much as drinking water. I told myself not to worry too much about the, like, anatomy and, like, the look of them, but also I'm like, I am doing that still. I wonder how that looks. Oh, that's not bad. I kind of like that. I might adjust this leg. Oh yeah, chat. I had something interesting yesterday. We went to a, what do you call it? We had a pinball convention that was near me. And, like, my dad really likes pinball, so he was like, alright, you know what, let's go. And so we went, and we had a lot of fun. There's, like, a lot of pinballs. But there's also arcade games. And, like, I didn't expect there to be, like, the Japanese rhythm games. So guess what I did? I played I played pinball games, yes, like, we were actually playing there for the pinballs. But I did indulge in some rhythm games. And it made me really wanna play because I was like, I have an arcade that's like 30 minutes away from where I live. Technically, I could be visiting there a little bit more. Play rhythm games. What's stopping me? What's stopping me is that I have to drive there, actually. Oh, but round one has like an Ado collab and a Honkai Star Rail collab. The world wants me to spend money, I feel it. They look so cute, don't they? Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, they look really cute. I'm like thinking like, do I want to change this one? But I don't think so. Uh, I'm like, do I want to change this pose? I keep changing 57's pose because I had one where it was facing like the initial one like this. Then I had one when they were facing backwards, and now I'm like drawing one that's like in the middle. I think I'll keep it. I'll keep it for now. We'll work on Chimchu in a bit. It really doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like Sunday today, chat. I keep thinking about it. I remember when I streamed on like Friday, I told Korok that same day. I was like, "Huh, like I need to figure out what to stream tomorrow." And then you know what he tells me? He doesn't tell me like, I don't know." He tells me it's Friday, and that reminds me, oh, it's actually Friday. Like I genuinely thought it was Thursday when that happened. And when he told me that, I was like, wait a minute. He's right. He's right. I'm so glad that Kuro put like a really puffy dress on 92 because I really like drawing the like the puffy. Like I like drawing the big dresses. I think they're fun. I do need to pull out the references. I need to save the references to somewhere that's easily accessible since like I do draw them pretty often, you know? I'll be honest. Whenever I draw the Mafia-lings and I haven't drawn them in a while, or like any of the characters, I'll look to my alt account and I'll pull up an image so that I have like a reference. I think I should have it saved to myself. I think I sent it to myself at some point. I have. Okay. Thank you, previous 57. No, not previous 57. Thank you, past 57. There's this one, and then the... I sent it to myself in art, did I not? Where'd I send it? Where'd I send it? Oh, shoot. I found it. My god. Okay. Okay, you know what's so interesting? Chat, we haven't seen our, like, Tomodachi Life Island in a while, right? I've had a few things happen on it, right? I don't know if I don't know how much I talked about it last stream, but, like, no matter what happens, from what I've seen, like, okay, I've seen some people with their crushes like close to giving up or they haven't really made a move with it. I've seen couples like kind of go down the ranks of being like soulmates. Instead, they end up being unhappy with each other. I've seen mafioso's mother get mad at who's it? Get mad at her own grandkid and get in a fight. I saw Capo Regime get into a fight with the cultists. They made up. But throughout all of that, 92 and 57 are still bonding. They're perfectly fine. I don't need to do anything with them. They just live in they live happily and whimsically. I want to keep the little curve on the tail always. Oh yeah, I was debating, like, should I join Art Fight this year? Is anyone joining Art Fight? I have a few friends that were interested in it, and they're saying like Art Fight soon. They're gonna reveal the stuff, but it's like I don't know. I got stressed out last time. I'm not gonna lie. It made my art better. I will say that. Okay, I will thank Art Fight for making my art get better. But also a lot of things have done that. You know, it just kind of made me draw more. But it was also kind of discouraging because I didn't really get much like attacks. And maybe that's like a dumb reason, but you know. Look at how whimsical they are. I'm sorry. I really like the dress. I genuinely really like the dress. Oh yeah, I don't know if I said this, but I've been getting a lot of like dolls on my For You page, and it makes me want to get a doll so bad. Like I feel like it would be so fun just to have one, just to customize one. There was one doll that I saw. So there's like a few, but one of them I saw recently. And like they had working drawers in their torso, and I thought that was so cool. Like, wow. That is such a cool design. I could oh my god. Chat. I don't know if I told you guys when I made the redesign, I wanted all of the fabric down here, like basically below 57's like waist, all of those patterns, I want them to be able like if anyone draws them, I don't want it to stay the same consistent like this. Like these fabrics, they all have to be the same. Like, I wanted to be able to change, because I'd like to say 57 just changes the fabric every now and then, you know? Because they have it on hand, and then, they just attach it to their outfit. So, I say this because I could just put the pride flags on it. I could put the pride flags on the colors instead. Because, I mean, like, it would fit, technically. I'm a genius, I swear. Oh shoot. 57 has to struggle drawing with legs. Hold on. Hold on. You know, it's funny because I actually was fine for a while. And then something, and then like I just can't draw them again. Like it clicked one time, not never again. Never again apparently. Then again, I am drawing stubby legs. Let me try to like shrinking them because I draw legs kind of like this, right? Let me make it so it's more round, like pointed. Also, I feel like I should, you know, like so, you guys know that I made like a post about being cute and romantic. I feel like I should make a follow-up video on that, but I don't know what to talk about, honestly. Like I was thinking about it. I was like, people still find that post. People still like tell me stories of like, I think I might be cute or romantic, or I think I might be on the aromantic spectrum because it's like have these things and like, you know, and I listen to them and I'm like, I'm glad my video can help you out. I don't know, it makes me happy whenever I have like videos and then like it resonates with people, like anything like that. That's the kind of content I want to make. Unfortunately, I've been like so busy. Chat, I've been like looking up like do I should I be a vet tech or should I be a nurse? Like, oh my god, it's been something. The stress of college is definitely an experience. This is so messy. Why did I make 57 designs so messy? Hold on. Hold on. This foot looks off. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna flip the canvas real quick. Maybe that'll fix it. Okay, if the leg is facing this way, then I think I can just do side profile. That's how it works, right? Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. One day I'll do more art studies eventually, chat. I promise. I'll get better at drawing feet. Also, don't let me forget to add little bunny ears, okay? I'm kind of tempted for this art piece to kind of experiment a little bit. And by experiment, I mean like don't do line or not line art. Kind of just draw over my sketch instead of drawing under my sketch and then adding on top of it. But I'm also intimidated by that. That's not bad, I think. What do you guys think? This looks messy, but I know myself. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm putting chat. I told myself, no, don't worry about it. It's gonna like don't worry about too much of the tiny details. Look at what I'm doing right now. Why did I make my Sona so detailed? Why did I mean I love them. But like is the boba worth it? Hold on, I gotta change. I gotta flip the layer. I keep seeing videos of seals, and every time I look at their eyes, it's just like, is the boba really worth it? Is that they're so cute! I like the little sounds that baby seals make. Okay, I'm gonna worry about the faces later, because it's like, you know, I can get away with not doing the faces. And I'm just gonna hide this foot under grass, okay? And we're not gonna tell anyone I did that, okay? Secret between us, right, chat? Okay, erasing time. I'm just gonna erase the back real quick. Look at the difference. Wait, chat. From this to this. I feel like we did good. We did good, chat. Okay, merge those two. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna move these aside. You're so tiny in comparison, but I'm sure I swear it's worth it. I'm actually gonna put this on another layer with the line art. Honestly, I could just be using this brush on the top. Because, like, a lot of the grass that I've done is kind of like this. It's just kind of a bunch of bushes that pretend to be grass. We'll see how I feel. Could also do this. And have, like, the path of, like, the checkerboard. I was trying to add checkerboard to, like, my Tomodachi Life Island. It did not turn out well, and I was like, damn, okay. Well, we'll figure this out later. Maybe that'll make it more... Okay, I gotta figure out the... This would be the mushrooms in the back. I might block these out with shapes. I love the posing. Thank you! I worked really hard on it. Also, hi, Velen. How are you doing? You know, this is so funny to say, actually. I asked Korok about it. I keep saying that today. But, like, genuinely, I asked him, I was like, which pose do you think makes them look more gay? And then he mentioned the, like, you're drawing gay people in front of the era. I need more queer platonic relationships in media. I'm doing good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I had this layer. Let's take that real quick and then update that. Oh my god, I feel bad. There's one post, like, okay, wait, I made that, remember that, like, Pride, like, what was it? That Pride post I made, like, last year, right? I was talking about it being, creepy romantic. I remember someone made a comment saying like, oh, I would love to see your comic whenever it comes out. Because I talked about having a comic, like making a comic and having like a queer platonic relationship. Because I do have characters like that. I never finished it. I held that story back for a very long time. I need to revamp a lot of it. That is, I feel so bad. I feel so bad I haven't touched it in a while. I was so interested in those OCs for a while too. And like low-key part of the reason why I never like I need to rework them, and part of the reason is because it was when I was with my ex. And She's my ex for a reason. Wait, that video's like a year old already? Dang, it felt like a few months. Really? It feels so old to me. Honestly, it kind of feels like older than like a year ago, but it's like, damn, it's been a year. Only. I was so worried about how that video was gonna do too, because I was like, I don't know if this is gonna help out. But like, you know, I love seeing the stories. I love seeing people say their experiences. I think this is good. This low-key, you know what this kind of feels like? This feels like the Candyland. It just feels like Candyland. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's kind of cute. I like that. That makes sense. It's hard not to put a lot of real life into stories you make. Yeah. Like, the thing was, she was kind of weird with it, but also, like, she didn't. I just kind of have to rewrite some of the characters just to make it more better. But she didn't put too much effort into it, or like she didn't put too much input. So thankfully, it's still my story entirely. Wizard of Oz too. You're right. Oh my god. We're chat. We're whimsy maxing. We're whimsy maxing. This is beautiful. Okay. Taking this. This is gonna be the foreground, right? There should be a Candyland area in Wonderland, yes? Or did Chimchis deforest everything already? I think if there was a Candyland, the Chimchus would have ate it already. Chimchus ate it all. Exactly. Joy pilled whimsy maxer. I love that. I hope that's how you guys see me. It's so funny because like I when I write lore for 57, I'm like, damn, I could make this really depressing. I could make it really depressing. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because like spoilers. I don't wanna. There's some part of the lore where I'm like, I can't say this on stream. And it makes me so sad because I want to yap about it. But I can't. Who's stopping me? Me. I'm stopping myself. Chat. There's a there's a pride flag that looked like a burger and I thought a pride flag that looks like a burger. Do you think that's the Chimchu flag? What's for dinner, my queer platonic joy friend? It's so silly. Joy friend. That's so cute though. That's so cute. Be free. The urge to just ruin your OC's life. Makes it worse that these are like my sonas. This is like, or one of them's my sona. But like, oh, it is tempting. I feel so bad for my characters whom I've like OC-ified on Roblox. Except for one of them. One of them's just a whimsy maxer. Love him. Burger flag for the Americans very much. explaining xenogender to an American. So imagine a burger. I have a screenshot of that chat. What do you think the Chimchu's opinions are of burgers are? Actually, hold on. I have a really good question, okay? Do Chimchus eat everything, or is there like food that they don't like? Cause like I know with animals, right? If you give them bitter medicine or medicine they don't like, they don't like it. Are Chimchus the same? Like if you give them medicine, will they not like it unless it's like flavored a certain way? God, I remember when I had to give guinea pigs medicine, I was so glad whenever they had a medicine that they liked. Because they were greedy with it. Yucky. Ew, yucky. I think of the word yucky and I think of like that one thing that was like, yucky you. Yucky you. I'm gonna choke if I laugh too hard. Chat, don't be funny today. We can't be too funny. No, stop. Stop. I don't know why I'm already laughing at that. I don't know. You're gonna say something stupid and it's gonna make me laugh. I'm gonna have a coughing fit and I'm gonna die on stream. Can you guys make my funeral like really pretty? Can you make it joyous and whimsical? Play a harmonica if you have to. Who's at the door? Burger. Burger who? Burger. I'm scared. God, they're so whimsical. We have to add Choo Choo! Where's Choo Choo? Okay. Why is there a burger here? I'm scared. I'm scared what the punchline is gonna be. Hold on. I gotta put this as part of this line art. Explaining door-to-door soliciting to an American. Imagine a Stop! 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 I feel like my humor's so messed up now that I You guys are too silly. Hold on. I'm gonna clear my throat, okay? I'm gonna mute for a second. The burger is sentient. No! Wait! There's that one post of like someone on Twitter who was like, I wanted to eat this cookie, but now it looks like it's sentient and it has emotions and I didn't want to eat it anymore, right? That, but a burger. Someone joined stream for the first time. Why is this streamer talking about a burger? Why are they so obsessed with a burger? A sentient cookie. But imagine a burger. It's so silly. If you give Chim Chu a burger. If you give Chim Chu a burger. I don't remember the rest of the story. I used to really love that story. I think I like the art style a lot. How do you draw rabbit jumping? How do you draw rabbit jumping? Nobody knows. Pull up a video of Binkies for us to watch. Honestly, I could. I get too sick one stream, and instead of like streaming for you guys, I just pull up a video of rabbits doing Binkies for 3 hours straight. Honestly, I'm so tempted sometimes because I'm like, what if I just leave stream on? Like, I turn it on. I don't even do anything on it, and it's just like me streaming 24/7, and then I'll just put like a random video up. The dancing fruits, you're right. You're right. Binkies is the jump that like bunnies do when they're happy. So when they like, if you've seen the videos of bunnies really happy and then they like jump up, it's basically, okay, think about it when like a person gets really happy and they do that stupid little like heel click thing, right? Like they jump and do the heel click. That's basically that. That's Binkies. And they're so cute. The head is really, really big in proportion to the. Oh, I'm so sorry, Chip Choo. I'll make you smaller. So imagine someone is excited when they see a bird. Yes, yeah. Chip Choo's. Media share stream. Honestly. Chat, if I do that, would you guys just put a bunch of like bunny videos? Would you Bunny. I think that works. Look at them. Look at them. They're so whimsical. They're so cute. Let me like. That is so cute. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the silhouette. I think that is really cute, okay? We can really cook with this. We can really cook with this. Okay. I ate it while you're looking. No! You cooked. I did cook. I did cook and someone ate it! Either Bunnies, Minesweeper, or Lego Batman, I'd be guessing. But I put more... You... What's YTPS? Of Splatoon I've been seeing recently. I like that. I like the variety. You too. Oh! I forgot. I feel like we talked about this before. Lego Batman gameplay. Imagine I did like competitive Minesweeper. Actually, chat! Minesweeper, I'm not gonna lie. I've been playing it a lot off stream. I need someone to stop me. I've gotten my record down. Remember, it was like 120, like, 3 was my record. It's gotten down to 116, at least. That... I'm getting too fast. Record 57 when? Soon! I've seen more than just that one that I sent in the Splatoon 3 channel in like the past day. I gotta look at the media in like Splatoon. I haven't had time to like watch them. Okay, I'm gonna I wonder if I do the lighting now while they're all grayscale. Have you watched Emoji Story Mode? I feel like you've sent those to me and I need to rewatch more of them. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna pull up the Aero Ace flag real quick, okay? You guys keep yapping. Oh, also, apparently the Aero Ace flag is getting a redesign. I saw some people talking about it, saying like, oh yeah, they're gonna redesign it. I didn't know about this. I didn't hear about this. I have no idea. If someone knows about it, please let me know. Please. There you go. Chat, look, it's me! Okay. Let's figure out how to make this look pretty. It already does look pretty, but I want to make it pretty. Like I want to make it really nice. I don't see the point in redesigning flags if there was nothing wrong with the first one, or if they're making more inclusive, like the new gay flag. I don't know. Honestly, I didn't hear much about it. All I heard basically was like new pride flag or like new era ace flag. But I don't know what was the issue with the previous one. I don't know if it was like made by like a someone problematic or something, but no one said anything. I didn't see anything on it. I'm like, damn. I'd like some context. This is some really intense music for some whimsy maxing. But it's okay because it's Miyash to you, and we love Miyash to you. Also, apparently, my younger sister, right? She has like a GSA club, right? Like Gay Straight Alliance or Gender and Sexualities, right? I forgot which one it was, but basically GSA, right? Do we like the look of that? Like, I don't know if we like the way it curves. I'm gonna mess around with that. Okay, but apparently somehow they messed it up doing the pride, like not the pride, the yearbook this year because they had GSA and they had a few pride flags, but somehow they got the wrong lesbian flag. They got the wrong lesbian flag in there somehow when it's been changed for like a while now, as far as I know. Like, damn, okay. I'm like trying to make it. Ooh, maybe. Hmm. Hold on. I'm gonna erase this real quick. Can I curve? Can I swirl it? it Chat. I could be cooking here, okay? If there was some place online where you could check the current flags, oh well, you know, right? That's cool. Like concerns me. People say like, oh yeah, it's a good school. You guys can't see my face, but just know like I'm shaking my head no. They might be good at education, but I don't really trust the school where they allow this like teacher to ask the students if they're dumb, like genuinely. I don't even know what an older one looks like. It was more reddish and pink as far if I remember correctly. Back then it also used to have like a lipstick on it, but then they removed that. But then they changed it again to the now sunset lesbian flag, which is now the general flag, I think. Of course, if I am wrong, someone correct me. I don't know how they messed that up though. Apparently no one in the yearbook checked through it, which is really weird because like we're very like the I'm very lucky that like where I live, like you can be openly like gay and it's fine. I kind of okay, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like the little swirl. Okay, I do a lot of spiral like imagery sometimes in my doodles. Like that fits Wonderland. What do we think? This feels really cute. This feels really cute. I just wanna like make this a little bit nicer. I just don't know how I would, Would I just do this again? It does feel very Wonderland. Thank you. I'm slowly getting things more and more Wonderland. I keep getting Wonderland stuff on my For You page. It's beautiful. This makes me so sad that I didn't get into Ever After High. Like, oh my god. I really genuinely wish I got into Ever After High a little bit more than I did back then. Because I could have had a, like, Madeline Hatter. Hey, the algorithm finally working, right? How wonderful is this land? It's really gay. It's would you call that wonderful? Would you I'd say that's wonderful. So very wonderful. Exactly, yes. You got a Cheshire Cat, you got the Mad Hatter, you got a bunch of greedy chimchoos. So full of whimsy and joy. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's so cute. I'm gonna put a little bit of an overlay. And we're just gonna color over it, and then maybe we can use that as an overlay. I'll put in the base colors later. I just really want to get the values correct. I still can't get over the process. It's so striking and dramatic. I'm hooked. I'm so glad. I'm genuinely so glad. Cause like earlier, like I was so unsure, but I was like, you know what? No, we gotta. I'm just. I'm really glad. I don't know. I like drawing. I like drawing dynamic poses, and I always want to make my poses more dynamic. How can I get the orange included? Hmm. Hold on. Let me grayscale this real quick. Let me just grayscale this. Color. Okay. Darkest, these are pretty much same range, and then this is like second dark. Okay, okay. You're so blue. What's wrong with you? Why are you blue? That's the darker color. So this would be kind of here. I could do that. Let's put little bits of yellow in there. Oh, look at them! So joyous! Is that 57's attack? Forget about it. What 57's attack hits you with the arrow ace beam. Is that my attack? It's what I do in my characters all the time if I like them a little too much. Trust the process, okay, chat? I know it looks messy. I know it looks messy. Trust the process. Okay, this. We'll make the brush bigger. You're blue now. That's my attack. Oh my god! You're blue now. That's my attack. I used to really, really like him. I think he's neat. I remember when Undertale was really popular, and then, like, you know, I got into it, because, like, obviously, it was popular. I liked it. I liked the characters. And then some guy made fun of me for it. I swear, people are so weird. People are so weird. The horror stories I had at, like, middle school, the fact, like, I told my mom about some of these stories, too, and then after that, she didn't realize how bad they were until after I told them. Truly an experience. It's weird. I was never called, like, okay, chat. You know, I was openly, like, gay in school. I've never been called a slur, thankfully, but I have been yelled at PDA, PDA by a bunch of, like a bunch of guys because I was holding hands with my partner. Like, all right, buddy. I don't know if it's just me. I don't think that's like normal behavior. I'm so blue. I'm so blue. I could do this with all of the other. I could change these, make them all the different flags too. I'm so green. Aromantic. Just. Okay, how do we make this? I'm trying not to worry about the grass too much. It'll be fine. The grass could be aromatic. You're so right. You're so right. You're so right. I can put so many flags into this. Okay, wait. Before we do that, I got the overlay basically thing. I gotta do flats. I'm gonna make it look a little bit dull. Okay, just so I can get the colors. But we're gonna add it back, and hopefully I didn't spend all that time. Blue and yellow, green. True. I love you guys. This is why I stream. Oh my god, it's the teal! It's a teal! And notice how the teal color of the heart Loki looks like 92. Anyways, 57 is gay. The yellow brick. Stop! They're so gay. And whimsical. I should have made this layer, like this darker gray, different than the one in the back. But it's fine. We learn from these. We learn from these. Look at them. Look at how whimsical they are. They're so cute. I love my OCs. What if instead of Emerald City, it was more of a teal 92 color? A whole city just for 92 and it's in 92's color? Gay. That's, I don't know, man. That's really gay. I could see it though. I can. I like that idea. I think that's cute. And they're just really gay, chat. They're. I'm gonna be insufferable this month. Be able to play hide and seek very well. True! True! They would love that, actually. He would love that. Look at them. So beautiful. I'll draw a hand in there later, okay? Trust me. You know, chat, I was worried about 57 because, like, I've been doing character design. If you guys have seen, I've been doing character design for Wonderland, right? And I was like, oh, maybe I've done 57, like, you know, they stand out a little bit. But I draw them, they're so detailed, like, they fit in. But also, like, God, 57 really just put in their all. I... Do not let me design a character like this again. Stop! You're right, but shh! Oh! They are. They are, not gonna lie. Because of how detailed they are, I'm actually gonna switch my brush into the harder color, just so that, not harder color, harder shape, so that it's just easier for me to see it. I'm gonna keep this red as it is, so that it's still cohesive all together, but I will be taking the colors from the Keep It Romantic flag and I'll be putting it on there. Oh, look at that matching teal. Look, this is color picked from 57's teal. It's basically like the same. He's in the closet! Are you sure? Brilliant strategy for hide and seek, actually. To be fair, 92 is inverted 57. True. You're so gay for doing that. Oh, I love them so much. Anyone with any respect wouldn't dare try to take someone out of there. True. Ah! I choked chat. I'm okay. Okay, question is, can I fit the gender fluid flag and the Keep It Romantic flag in 57's clothes? Easily. Let me... My hand hurts! Ow! Oh, I can't wait! 2 days from now, I get another massage. Gender fluid has similar colors. True! I will stretch. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the redeem. Keep your romantic flag and the gender fluid flag. They're such pretty flags too. Two days from now is your birthday. Oh my god, happy early birthday. We should give you a little gift. Happy birthday. I'm gonna pull out. Okay. Silvamine, I will personally message you my automaton singing happy birthday as a voice message to your Discord if you would like. I'm kidding. Unless you would actually like that, I won't. But just I hopefully copy. There we go. Look at them. Imagine being 20. Couldn't be me. Join us! Silvamine, you are so close to joining us. We all chant, one of us. I don't know, I don't even know the, like, average, like, the average age range of my viewers. Now I'm curious about that. We'll put pink in the back. They are similar, you're not wrong. The only difference is the blue, really. Blue and, like, it's more vibrant. We fit them both in! We fit them both in, it works! So cute. They're so cute. Oh my god. You know what it looks like? It kind of looks like those, like, is it Van Gogh? Like his paintings. I'll multiply. No. No. We'll figure out the colors in a bit. Very paint looking, yes, I agree. Oh, look at Chimchu! Oh, so cute! We'll add the colors real quick before I forget. I need to find my red fabric that I have laying around somewhere. Because I genuinely need it for, like... I need it to get an outfit for my, like, Gubby plush. He still has, he has ruffles, but it does not have any, like... What do you call it? It doesn't have, like, the jacket. And I feel like it would be so cute with one. That, and also I want to sew. Oh, look at them! That's so cute! Okay, let's figure out this overlay thing. No. Nope, not that one. That is so bright. That is so... I'm so sorry, Jet. I know there's like a layer thing for it. Live gummy reaction cam when? I'll just have a cam of the gummy. That's gonna be my PNG tuber. It's not. I'm gonna retire from having a PNG. I'm gonna have a camera, and it's not even gonna be of my face. It's gonna be the gubby. And every now and then, if I need a certain reaction, I'm gonna make it face the camera directly. That's such a beautiful idea, chat. Not multiply. I think overlay might be our best option here. Like hypergub, yup. I'll figure this out. But I'm gonna do another layer. What I can know isn't easy to do. Ba -da -da. I know I had another drawing. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up more. I got so many reference photos for this drawing. Honestly, it's kind of nice to have a lot of reference photos. Usually when I draw, I don't have any. So it's kind of nice. Not the world 'cause I wanna. Oh, look at them. They're also being gay in this. They're look at my Wonderland dog. They're so gay. I wonder if I can. Actually, hold on. Hold on. You guys did mention the grass. The grass kind of looks like that pinkish. I just want to see what this looks like, okay? What do we think? What do we think, chat? You know what this kind of reminds me of? I'm not gonna lie, it reminds me of the Lorax. I'm not even gonna lie. Once they're chimchu, stop! Stop! No! No! Do not! Instead of them selling it, they just eat the trees. They eat the trees. It's the videos of the bunnies eating a dandelion, but it's just them eating the truffle trees. That's what I was thinking. Don't let it happen. Oh god. Can I stop being sick? Can I? They're so mean to me. I always wanted to eat one. I feel like it would, no, not gonna lie, I feel like it would taste good. The chimchu who divorced at the Candyland. Oh my god. Their little greedy asses just want to eat. Same. Okay, wait. If they, I agree, they look like cotton candy. But if you eat the cotton candy part, what would the trunk taste like? Would it just taste like wood? But then who would be the Lorax? It's a really good question. Yeah, I have no answer to that. I have no answer. Are you to snap out of it? God, it looks like a colorful mess. I kind of like it. But we'll see, we'll see. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, hold on. That I actually really like that. I'm not sure about it on them specifically. So I might adjust this a little bit, okay? I'm gonna erase it specifically from them, the overlay. And we're gonna see how to make it a little bit more fitting. Normal. What's happening here? Like, why is that? Oh. I was like, what's happening? It's because the color is the little paper stick when getting it at the fair or something. The little paper stick? What paper stick? I'll be honest, I didn't really go to fairs much. So what do you mean by paper stick? I'm really curious. I left it too late, but baby, snap out of it, snap out of it. I don't know if it's actually paper, but it's very paper material feeling. Huh. I've never really gone to the fair much. I went with my family. We never went on rides. So besides one that scared me, and I don't like that kind of ride. I'm not gonna lie. I lied again. It was actually two rides, but one of them I didn't really like. But yeah, so like we didn't really go on rides much because it cost money. We didn't really do carnival games or like fair games. I don't remember. I don't really have fond memories of the fair. That's kind of unfortunate. I know my reasons why, but taffy. Is taffy good? I haven't. I don't think. Hold on. Does Laffy Taffy count as taffy? I think that's a yes. Never mind. I think it. That sounds good. I'm kind of hungry again. I'm kind of. Wrong button. Look at that chat. That kind of looks cute. Okay, let's figure out the overlay thing. I don't want to overlay it with. I think that's the issue. They do, but they have a cart at our zoo that sells big sticks of taffy, and they're good. A little hard to eat though. That kind of sounds good. That kind of sounds good. I want some now. You guys will never fail at making me hungry. You guys will never fail at that. Type of candy that pulls your teeth out. Oh. You know what? Is it worth it? I'm genuinely asking, like, is it worth it? Is the boba worth it? Served in a plastic bag on a stick or on a paper cone? Oh. Wait. Served on a plastic bag. Oh, I mean, yeah. Yeah. I'll bring you one. Yes! Can you bring your cat too? Yeah. I'll come over there. I'll try it out. When I come over there, you gotta let me try it out. You gotta let me know when your fares are. That would be really pretty lighting, actually. I can make this work. I want to make sure that this lighting is good. I don't know how this will turn out, but we'll try our best. Because I like to say the light is around here, right? So it would be facing 92 directly, but it would be against 57's back. I'm like trying to figure out the colors. Hold on, chat. I feel like color is always. I need to figure out how to really make color look nice. I think I'm gonna use a more pinkish. Maybe that'll help. That looks really great. Let me use a more saturated. Or maybe. Because I like how that looks on 57, but it's not really doing the same. I wonder. Let me. I'll be honest, I think that's actually kind of cute. What do you guys think? I want to make sure that this is like good. I want to detail it, but I'm just like trying to make sure like it looks good. Okay, look at Chunchu, so happy, so joyous. I can make him blue. I'm actually gonna, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this color and make it really dark pink. And I'm gonna do some outlining. Or like color some of the line art. I like coloring my line art lately, or like my sketching. Because it kind of fits in with the background a little bit better. Honestly, I've been like, so you know, I'll do my sometimes I'm like, okay, I gotta improve my art. And I'll do like a few things for it, but every time when it comes to color theory, it just never really works. I'll see people make videos on it and I think, oh, that's really good, I'll work on it. Or like when I try to work on it, it just never really passes through. And I don't know, maybe that's like my weaker suit, like in drawing terms, drawing wise. Oh my god. Oh my god, hi Goose, thank you for the raid. How are you guys doing?
Unlucky numbers.
Unlucky numbers. Okay, first off, thank you for the resub. I don't think, do I think 13's an unlucky number? I'm not sure, actually. Anyways, hi, welcome Noel. Goose hates when his employees take naps. I think you guys should protest. Start a riot. Anyways, thank you for the redeem. I drank water. Coma, no! We'll do riot. Hell yeah. I'll let y'all unionize. Oh, you guys are interesting. We're drawing stuff. And my computer's lagging over drawing. Oh, they're so evil to me. Oh, they kind of, oh, chat. The mushrooms kind of look like gumdrops. It really does look like Candyland. It's really cute though. I really like it. This is really cute. $57 is Willy Wonka. Oh, that means so much. That means so much. Oh, I would love to have like a chocolate factory. That one place, the beginning, the like you know the very first area they go to in Willy Wonka with like the candy like forest, right? Where everything's edible. Oh, I think about that place. I think about that place. The Oompa Loompas are chinchus. You're right. You're so right. See, I like the pinkish that goes with it, but I'm not sure about the yellowish. Okay, hold on. I need to figure this out. I need to figure out maybe I'll make it more reddish. It is an overlay. Red kind of looks good on 92. See, that feels more like, because I cannot see 92 on the more greenish colors. I wanted to eat those teacups. Oh, I want to eat them too. Oh no. They just looked so good. And they probably did. It's chocolate. Chat, we'll recreate like some of the stuff in Willy Wonka on stream or something. We'll do like we'll try to make candy. Oh, have you seen those people like on Instagram? Like there's this one guy who makes like what is it called? Like he makes art or like sculptures out of chocolate. And I watched that guy and it's like we could do that. We could do that, chat. I feel like they're made of crackers or ice cream cones. They would taste really good. Oh my god. Okay, wait, no, wait. What kind of ice cream cones? Because there's the ones that are like really cone shaped, and there's the ones that are like sugars. I'm assuming you're talking about the actual like cones, right? I've seen him love those. I used to be obsessed. Waffle. Okay, hold on, let me. Waffle. Okay, yeah. I want a waffle. Carl, stop making me hungry. Oh, look at them, so whimsical. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. This is so candy. Okay. We got everything laid out. I'm gonna do the colors, right? Specifically for here. Hungry. I can't wait for us to have like a tea party stream where I can just eat a bunch of sweets. I can talk to you guys and just eat a bunch of sweets. That's ideal stream. Ideal stream. And I'll take the white. We'll use this brush to make the lines crispier. There we go. We come to SLC Fan X and we have a tea party and cosplay solution. I am not very fond of going outside to travel. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know. I'll be honest. Like lately, anytime people talk about traveling, I get really stressed out. Like I feel like maybe this is just me. Maybe I'm just overreacting. But like, when people talked about like meeting up together, I don't. I want to back out. Like my parents were talking about a cruise, and I will be going on a cruise in like a few months, so I have a lot of time. But like, it still stresses me out. It feels dumb, you know? But I just don't, you know. My music stopped. Can we have more whimsical music? Hold on. Hold on. We'll play this. It's loading, guys. There you go. Okay, okay, let's color everything on top now. After I do a few things with the back. Because I want to make it swirly, more whimsical. I'm gonna switch my brushes to texture, not texture. I'm gonna switch it to the sketch brush area. Because I know there's a few sketch brushes here that I really liked. For some reason, this scenario is reminding me of that scene in the Book of Life. Which scene? I'll be honest, I didn't watch the Book of Life that much, but I know it's a good movie, and I want to watch it again. Bear with me. I know. I should watch it. I should rewatch it. It's on Disney Plus. I'm gonna convince my parents, because usually when I watch TV, it's with my family, and we're like, oh, I don't know what to put to watch. I'm gonna convince them, hey, while we're eating for dinner today, we should watch a Book of Life. I will do that, and I will watch it. Look at that. I like the texture of that, actually. I really like the texture. It's the one where he lines the bridges with... I think I remember that scene. That one's really pretty. I think I could see it. I see it. Honestly, I just hope that the, like, Era Ace flag doesn't clash too much with this, but we can always change the overlay to be a bit more, like, bluish. Okay, this is an empty layer, so I'm actually just gonna... You could put a pinkish tint over it. True! I might do that. I might do that later. Remind me, if I still feel like the colors are not right and I haven't added the tint yet, remind me, I'll add it. And that should help. That should help. Let me do another layer. Layer style. Oh yeah, chat! I found out you can play, like, Pac-Man and, like... You can play Pac-Man on Krita for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know why. There we go. You can play Monster Hunter on Apple TV if you get RetroArch. I do not know what that is. I'll be honest with you. Copy layer style, paste. It's gonna be really heavy on my computer, but it will be worth it because I like this style. I don't know, I really like doing this with my art. Where it's just layers, you know? Pinkish, grab the pink from there. We'll get the light. I feel like I should start doing that with my sketches. I should just start layering them like this. Let's see if I can still do that now. Paste, layer style. This does take a toll on my, like, computer a lot, though. Like, that's the only downside to this art style. Is that it takes a toll. Does it look pretty, though? Chat, be honest. I will change the shadow of that just to make it look a little bit nicer looking. We're gonna move that. We can move the drop shadow to be a different angle. That looks a bit better, I'll be honest. It looks like a road, but trust the process. Oh my god, I can't get the line right. Okay. Put that down, adjust this, that should be okay. Chat, what do we think? I'll be honest, I kind of like it. What do you guys think? I'm gonna keep that as is, actually, because, like, it's a little bit more neat in comparison. But I will take the lines here. Okay, how do we make Chimchu reappear? Hold on! How do we make Chimchu reappear? Oh, look at poor Chimchu! Okay. Poor Chimchu. I want to put it above, because like this one's an easy fix, I think. Did I put them on different layer? Hold on, hold on, hold on. That is on a different layer. If I drag this down... it looks far different. I can't do that. I'm like trying to think, what's the best way to do this? I'm not sure. Because I like the look of this, right? And I want that to transfer here. I'm almost tempted to just kind of draw on top. Right? Like, okay, like, let's say I take this, I'll do the colors, and I will kind of clean up the lines a little bit, so it kind of looks like this. Right? And then I'll put, like, I'll put 92 and 57, since I do have the colors already set. Right? I could just kind of draw them on top. But that also feels like a lot of work. Oh boy. I wish I could, like, just... That's the thing with mixed media. What's really nice about it is that you could just, like, have cardboard cutouts of them and then move them wherever you want. I should turn this into, like, an actual little piece for me on my desk, you know? I could do that. Poor Chimchu! Okay. Let me figure this out. Mm. Merge those. Copy. Paste. That's not what I meant to do. Okay. If I copy this clipping group, paste it above here. Trust the process. And then I'll hide maybe just this in the background. Huh? Hold on. Don't trust the process. I don't know what I'm doing, chat. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. What's the best way to do this? I think I might just ditch this layer. And then just clean this up a little bit. Chimchu lives! Chimchu lives, chat! What I might do, actually, since I do have those in a different line, I could just take a white, maybe like switch it a little bit off-white so it's a little pinkish yellowish, and I'm just gonna put an outline around them. I don't know how this is gonna look, but we'll see. I can actually work with that, actually, yeah. Yeah, it's just like a easy cleanup. Let me do that for Chimchu as well. Something I've been considering doing is like doing like scrapbooking. Honestly, chat. How many of you guys have ever tried scrapbooking? I feel like it would be really interesting to try. I No, I cannot. But yeah, I feel like it would be really interesting to try out. Layer style. And it might help me make things a little bit more whimsical if I can. I don't know. But I always get so scared to start. Okay, I'm gonna take that color. I'm just gonna clean it up like this. Just clean it up manually, because I might as well. I'm gonna be honest, I'm getting a headache. I'm getting... I feel like time just feels so weird lately. It's good. Down here. That is a flag. Hold on. Gotta keep that intact. Chat, what do we think? I think that's cute. I'm gonna drink more water. Okay. Let me just relax with a bit of just coloring on top. This is where I'm just gonna add details. For example, like the highlights, any details that was like missed in the process. I need to add like the diamond. I feel like that's become such a thing for 57 that I haven't gotten rid of. That like he just has diamond highlights, and it's only him. I don't think I've done that with like other characters really. But yeah, stuff like detailing like this. This. Go up a little bit, same method. That should give us the stripes here. Then oh my god, the speed paint for this is gonna be a mess. It's gonna it's gonna zoom in and out. And I'm gonna be like, sorry, chat. I need to make more speed paints, but I don't. I see a lot of people like yap with speed paints. I don't have much to yap about. I have like the one-off stories mainly. One-off stories and then like a few complaints, you know. My biggest complaint right now, which I will turn into maybe like a short or something, is like Roblox changing the Game Pass system. Cause like I still like the commissioner that I have, like that's gonna be the last like Robux commission until they fix this. Cause I'm not gonna pay for premium, if especially if I don't play Roblox as much anymore. I mean I still do, but like, you know. Oh, 92 looks like mint chocolate chip, I'm not gonna lie. I think that's really cute. Mint chocolate chip. How do we feel about this so far? Is it I feel like it's all more clearly making improvement, and I hope so. I hope so. Oh, my stuff lagged for a moment. Uh, it's lagging. I'm gonna be honest, chat, it's lagging. It surprises me when like art art programs just kind of lag. Mainly because it's like, ah, I feel like you guys could handle it. It could handle it, but like, nope. And this isn't like heavy too. Like at least I don't think this piece is very heavy, so it shouldn't be too hard on the computer. But like honestly, I get surprised. Oh, that's such strong eyes. No, I don't like that either. Let me. Look how cute he is. I love that. You know, chat. Every time I check on my Tomodachi Island, I always check on him. He's so cute. I feel like we should check on our island on stream again, but honestly, I don't know what to do on it. Besides, like, maybe actually, like, making the island look nice, but I still haven't expanded it. Like, I really need to expand it. I need to add more people. I need to stop being afraid to add people. How many of you guys, there's like, how many of you guys, like, who have Tomodachi Life, do you guys also just kind of, like, wait around, like, you don't want to add too many people at the same time, or are you just the type that, like, just adds everyone? Just, like, as soon as you're given the opportunity? Because, like, I don't know, I like making them interact. It's also so funny, sometimes I wish I, like, have myself recorded, because I want to go, like, check on them. So I'll check on them, and then I'll see, like, oh, you know, I wonder if they ate something today. I'll check. And then somehow Mafioso ate like a fishy seven. How does he do that? How do you have the thought process to do that? Oh, this is really cute actually. Maybe I should draw without like doing full sketches. I should just like clean up the sketch and then do like color on top. I take a bite. No! I would take a bite though. I would take a bite too. They look really, look at them. Look, they're so cute. You know what? I will let it happen. I will let you take a bite. But yeah, maybe I'll like that'll make my drawings faster too. But we'll have to see. I'll have to experiment on it. Oh, look at them. So joyous. I do gotta clean this up because 57's looking a little rough. Like, rough. I want to make this lighter behind the hair because I've seen people do that and I really like the look of it. Also, I've been leaning back in my chair a lot. I don't know if I'm like quieter. Please let me know if I am. I'm gonna have to flip the canvas. Okay, I can't draw 57's face in this. I really like how 92 turned out. I'm sorry, I keep talking about it, but genuinely. Oh my god, there you go. So logically, the hair would stick out like that. Oh, that's really cute. They look so much more dynamic and like joyous and like they're so whimsy. We're whimsy maxing. We're whimsy maxing, chat. Oh, my eraser is large. I was like, that took a big chunk off their face. God, okay. Something, I swear, I can't even draw my own, like, OC right. I'm not gonna lie. I can draw others perfectly fine, but when it comes to drawing my OC or like even my favorite characters, like I'll have a specific way of drawing them. And maybe that's what's holding me back cuz I'm like, "Oh, that doesn't look right. That doesn't look right." I'm the artist. I could change it if I wanted to. There you go. I think this turned out well. There you go. I like the open mouth though. You can see like I don't know if you can see this behind the like what do you call it? This chat box, but you can see there's just a huge portion of like black because of me color color picking instead of like picking it myself, you know? There you go. I'm gonna turn this a little bit more like, you know, less yellow, because I don't, you know. I almost forgot the bunny ears. Chat, how could you let me forget? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There we go. I was like, something's missing. Oh, let me change brushes to a sketch brush. And we're just gonna, like, what would be a good brush? I've been messing around with these kinds. It would be nice to have, like, something in the back. Maybe charcoal? This might be good. Honestly, I was gonna add clouds initially. But with how it swirls around, I don't think we need that. I feel like this is really cute. Okay, I need to mess around with overlays a little bit just to make sure that they all look more cohesive after I do this. Look at Chimchu. I could make Chimchu hold a little flag. Hold on. What flag would it be? Chat, what flag would Chimchu hold? Oh, look at it. Look, chat, that's you guys. What flag would you guys hold? Should I just put it as the rainbow? Unless you guys give me any ideas, I'm gonna put it as like a rainbow for now. It looks like a very muddy rainbow. Okay, bear with me. I'm trying to make sure it fits with the back. Oh, look at that! Look! Chat, that's you guys! That's so cute! Oh. I'm like really, I don't know why. That makes me so happy to see. Like, look at him. So cute. Okay. Now it's time to let's mess with overlays. I'm gonna actually just take the yellow. Not yellow. I'm gonna take the blue. Right? We're just gonna airbrush over it, and we're gonna see what that looks like, and then we'll work around it. That is really, really bright. That also washes out the pink. Okay, let's mess around with pink. That does look really cute. Hold on, let's try red. Because I'm like wondering, is the. Hold on. I have an overlay, do I not? I wonder if I can, like, if it just looks too, like, if the values are off. Color? See, the value on the back could be a little bit darker. I'm gonna figure that out. And then I could make this part a little bit lighter. Oh my god. That, I'll be honest, that looks a lot better. I did that with black and white. I feel like that looks a lot better. Because honestly, like, if you get the values right, your colors can be anything as far as I know. I might... Hold on. Hold on. We're gonna mess with this a little bit. Can I make this darker? Because I really want to accentuate them. It looks so vibrant. But it's like in a... Chat, what do we think? Do we actually... Do we like this? I kinda think it's cute, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, this is what it looks like. Oh, okay, so if we enhance it. Okay, hold on, hold on. Do this. I'm glad, I'm really glad. It looks so colorful. It looks like I don't know how to describe it. It just looks really vibrant. And I'll be honest, I'm kinda happy with it. Like I'm not gonna lie. Look at the difference. We really added whimsy to that. Look. Not gonna lie. Okay. I'm gonna add like a little white border-ish thing. Actually, I could use the border brush. Let me use this brush actually. That is not what I wanted it to look like. Why does it look like that? Okay, hold on. This brush changed. Oh, they changed this brush. Okay. Or maybe I changed it. I don't remember. Chat, what do we think of it? I kind of wish, hold on. I kind of wish there was like a little bit more back here so that there's a little bit more. Because, like, honestly, I don't mind having a lot of space here. Because, it's, the like spiral look, right? So, like, if you, let me put some lines out, right? Like, there's like different rules or different, like, not perspective. What's the word? It's not grids, but it can be grids. Composition. So there's like rule rule of thirds, right? So you basically put your focal point in somewhere here or something like that, right? And then there's also the one where it's like the golden ratio or something, where it's like a this thing. It kind of looks like that. It kind of fits. So like I don't mind the focus stopping here because the focus is kind of here. If anything, what I would do differently if I did this next time is maybe like this, but I do like that circle. Like I do like that. So now I'm trying to figure out what to do. So I think what I might do, because we have time. So let me just actually I'm trying to get as much as I can, but also like, you know. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. I'm gonna take the color for here, make it a little bit darker, more blue purplish. lower this a little bit to make it match for the background more. And maybe this will fit like what I'm missing. Because it just feels like the mushrooms feel too, you know, incomplete. I think that's the right word. You know, sometimes when I'm like trying to get better at like drawing, I'll look outside and then after that I'll look at it and I'm like, how does that look? Like, how would I paint that? Also, thank you for the redeems. I will drink water and I will also stretch. But yeah, like, I've been thinking about it. And it's weird because then now I see everything as like, okay, how can I paint that? And it's really distracting if you're driving. Don't think like that when you're driving. It's not really good. But yeah, it's like, you know, there's not much visual difference in the back. So I'm trying not to make it look too I'm trying to make sure it doesn't look too like cluttered. What I might actually use, I put that down. I'm gonna put some darker colors because the lines help with that for those specific shapes, but I'm gonna do that, right? And it's not gonna make sense. But I plan to blur it out. So let's see what happens if I put a filter and I put like a Gaussian blur or something. I can make it darker. Oh, that's actually, you know what, that actually works. Hold on. I think that actually works. Because it feels more full, right? But like it doesn't detract from the drawing in any way. At least not that I think of. I think that's pretty good. I'm trying to think what else to add because we only have like what 9 minutes. There's not much else to draw, but I think I'm pretty happy with this. I'm like, I don't know. I feel good about this Pride Month mainly because it's like one of the Pride months where I feel like I'm a little included more, you know? Because I talked about this when mm, I posted this on my story, and I don't really like. I treat that account. I treat my alt account like it's a spam, so I don't really care what I say on there. But on here, you know, I'm a little more picky. But I don't really talk about like how, you know, you kind of feel outcasted when you're an ace person, and then like ace, arrow ace, like any ace pack, right? I don't talk about feeling outcasted, but I kind of did for a while. Especially since, like, for a while, there was, like, a lot of, there's a lot of people saying, like, you know, you're not, like, queer enough to, to celebrate Pride, you know, being a race. And, like, the only rep that, like, I basically saw, I'm gonna be honest, I don't like this, okay? But the only rep that I saw for, like, a race was Alistair from Has Been Hotel. And he's only asexual. And I personally, I just don't like him. So it just kind of sucked. Yeah, no, I don't know. I feel happier, and I'm really happy with this drawing. Imagine I make a video, turn this into the thumbnail. I could maybe. But they're look at them, look at them. They're so happy together. They're so cute. So whimsy filled. What do you mean could not save? Oh my god. Oh, my heart almost sank. I was like, okay, you know what? I'll save right now. I haven't saved in a long time. It said could not save. I got so scared. I could save. I'm perfectly fine, thankfully. But yeah. Oh, look at them. So whimsical. I wonder if I can hold on. Okay. I'm adding buttons because I really like the visual motif, like the visual of like buttons. That and also like, you know, my PNG tuber has like little buttons in their eyes basically. Yeah, I don't know. Chat, is there anything else we could add to this drawing? Because I don't think so. Or at least not that not anything I can think of. Like, you know, this looks good. I'm pretty happy with it. There might be like stuff I could add, but I could keep this drawing really simple. Call it here, you know? I'll just draw like a fat Gubby with like I'll draw Gubby eating a burger. Ow. Oh man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to add. I think I'm just gonna call it here. Maybe I'll put my signature. I need to do that more. I need to sign my work more. Oh yeah, chat. I was like looking at it. I was like, how can I make my signature interesting? Because imagine signing your work and I'm like, yeah, I'm finished with all of it. And then after that, like you sign it and it's just like this. Like, that's it. So I was like, okay, maybe I could do that. By the way, it looks like a fish. This doesn't really work. I could do that. I could. If I do this, it would be 75. I don't really want that. I'm like, I've been trying to figure out some sort of way to make 57 look more interesting. Why did I do this to myself? It's okay. You guys think 57's interesting. You guys like the concept of 57. Okay. I know it's a few minutes early and we like finished pretty early, but I don't think there's anything else to do, and I think it's like a good place to end stream. What do you guys think? No, 57, don't end stream. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But yeah, like I don't know. I'm really happy with this. I don't know how I'm gonna post it, but I should post it. Yeah, watch. I'm gonna end stream, right? And then after that, they're gonna like I'm gonna think, oh, I could have added this. Oh, I could have added that because that happens all the time. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna call it here. I think I'm gonna rest. Yeah, okay. I had a lot of fun during that. I don't know, I'm really happy. Like, you could say I feel a bit prideful. I feel a bit gay in both terms. Okay, I'm gonna go. Hold on. Why everything's lagging? Jesus, everything's lagging right when I end stream. Wow, that's so funny. Anyways, I don't know what we're gonna do for stream tomorrow. Hopefully, I think of something before then. My encoder is overloaded. That is really fun. Um, yeah, I'll hopefully post it soon. Maybe I'll make some posts about it. I'm gonna go eat. Chat, if you guys have not tried Filipino spaghetti, I think you should absolutely give it a shot. If you don't like spaghetti that's sour, Filipino spaghetti is sweet. And I don't know, we just have some and I'm excited to eat dinner. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat dinner. Make sure you guys do if you haven't already. Drink water. And I will see you all next time. Take care.